Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. And welcome to Set 17, the final set. That's right, we're heading into the end of the game now. After all, we've finished the lance meet. Alistair has been declared king, and Charlotte his wife-to-be. All that's really left now is to go to Redcliffe to join Arleman to prepare for the final onslaught. As a side note, yes, Alistair is wearing the King's armor. Amazingly not Kaelin's, but because these actually have better stats. But there is one more thing that I would like to do before we actually head into Redcliffe. You see, this whole game I've been hoarding them. I have a fuck ton of gifts to give my companions. And I always wait until this point in the game, just in case there are any last-minute disapprovals. Now, of course, I don't need to hoard them for Puppy's sake. After all, what's he gonna care? Let's find Puppy. Eee. And let's see, what are his? His are the bones. Okay. Here you are. Good doggy. Good puppy. Alright. Shale's gifts. If I haven't already explained it, but hers are very simple, really. She likes stones, so things like the remarkable topaz.
Very nice indeed.
The remarkable malachite.
Very nice indeed.
And was there any others of hers? Ah, yes, the remarkable greenstone.
Very nice indeed.
I've also been giving her some of the other gifts in store. Now, sadly, he came in and he's passed out again. He came in quite late to this game. Oghren. His gifts are also pretty simple to figure out. If it's alcoholic, it probably belongs to him. So the golden scythe 490 black.
That looks fine indeed.
It's already at 100. So I'm actually not going to be giving him a lot more gifts. Or any more gifts, really. I'm going to hold on to them for Awakening. So yes, I did spoil that he comes back in Awakening. If you didn't already know, whatever, I'm sorry. Sten! I didn't really get the chance to talk with you much over the course of this game. I'm sure that I regret that. Sten, let's see. I don't really think I have a lot of gifts for him, and I know he's already at 100, so there's really not much that I can do. Oh. I know he likes the totem.
Unexpected. Thank you.
Painting of the Rebel Queen.
Unexpected. Thank you.
He likes paintings. Portrait of a goose girl.
Unexpected. Thank you.
Really? Silver frame still
Unexpected.
life?
Thank you.
Water-stained portrait.
Unexpected. Thank you.
They do explain a lot of these in the codexes for each of the characters, why it makes sense to give them. Why does he like paintings? Supposedly for the technique involved. So, Liliana, I really didn't keep you in my party very much at all. Really not much at all. And I actually have quite a few gifts for you, don't I? Andraste's Grace.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Steel symbol of Andraste.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Let's see. You'd think the Rose of Orlais, but that's actually a specific gift for Wynne. Oh, Chantry Amulet. Dur.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
And other than that, that's it for Liliana. You've already got your schmooples. Now, I don't need to be running up to each of these characters, but I don't know, it just works out better that way. Zevran! I actually have one of your storyline gifts still, but anyway. Small gold bar.
You have excellent taste. You have excellent taste.
Silver bar. What were some of the other... Oh, and Symbol of Andraste I forgot to give to Liliana. I skipped over that one for some reason. And the Dalish gloves, his storyline gift, which I somehow missed earlier.
Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for?
They're Dalish gloves, like your mother's.
Maker's breath. You're right. It is like my mother's. The leather was less thick, and it had more embroidery, but these are very close, and quite handsome.
It was nothing.
Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before. Thank you.
Yes I have. In fact, I was just handing over a shit ton of them, and he fell over. Do I have anything else for you, sir? Nothing specific for you. Okay. Alright, so, and actually, since I missed it before, Liliana, there you go.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
He fell over from the sheer weight of the gloves. Oh wait, I should make sure he didn't equip those. Oh, he did. You stupid dick. Put those back on. And after giving them to you, destroy. Here are some gloves. Don't you ever wear them. Alrighty, so. Win. I also have some gifts for you. Dear woman, I don't think I've even given you a single one. Well, anyway. Oh yes, she likes the fancy scroll.
Oh, marvelous.
Any books?
Oh, marvelous.
This one? Yes.
Oh, marvelous.
And the Rose of Orlais goes to her.
Oh, marvelous.
Search for the True Prophet.
Oh, marvelous.
And oddly enough, wine.
Oh, marvelous. Oh, marvelous.
Especially if you recall her conversations with Morgan. Speaking of which, I've got a few for her. All the way out here making me run. How dare you, Morgan. Alrighty. Let's see here. The Golden Demon Pendant.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Silver Medallion.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Silver Chain.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Golden
A
Necklace.
fine gift. You have my thanks.
Locket. She says nothing to that. Okay. Gold Amulet.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
And just because it would make sense to, I'll give her some of these extra ones. Just in case she
Interesting.
disapproves.
Interesting.
Jan bracelet.
Interesting.
Small silver ring.
Interesting.
Shiny gold ring.
Interesting.
And a tribal necklace.
Interesting.
And gold earrings.
Interesting.
I will say that there is one person who always gets this gift in all of my playthroughs. The found cake for Sten.
You have my thanks.
Oh, and... let's see. Morgan would not like those. If you... nah. You can have the steel bracers, sir. No. Sorry, I'm being
You
indecisive
have my
here.
thanks.
I'm gonna hold on to the ale. But you can also have the painted skyball since you
You
like
have my
painted
thanks.
things so much. Okay. So, there is one last person to give gifts to. Unless I've forgotten someone, but I doubt it. Alistair. He likes the statues. My suspicion is that he likes to play with them.
Is that for me? Really? Wow. Wow!
You're welcome. Have another one?
Is that for me? Really? Wow! Wow! Is that for me?
Yes, it is.
Really? Wow! Wow!
And he also enjoys the runestones, the white one and the black one.
Is that for me? Really? Wow!
And,
wow!
oddly enough, he enjoys the joining chalice. It is a gift specifically for him. Although it doesn't actually incur a cutscene.
Is that for me?
Yes, it is.
Really?
Okay.
Wow! Wow!
You may notice that the max capacity has suddenly opened up quite a bit. Yeah, that's right. I had that many gifts in store. And, with that out of the way, I'm going to have some last-minute conversations with everyone, starting with Surat. Where's your good puppy? I'm going to pet you. I try to take care of all unfinished business. There's nothing really unfinished with Surat there. Shale.
I am listening.
I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
Let's move on.
On then.
So, nothing else that needs to be covered with Shale. How you doing over here, buddy?
What is your wish, Kadan?
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Never mind. Okay,
Very well.
let's go.
As you wish.
I've really mostly covered all of the conversations with all of them. I just like to make sure.
Do you remember our discussion?
Yes, of course.
I just wanted to tell you that I thought about what you told me, and you were right. Despite what Marjolaine says, I am not like her. I know that now. I have found peace in knowing the Maker, and nothing will change that. I followed you to make the world a better place, and as long as I keep that in mind, I will not fall.
Oh,
Sometimes, it takes another to show us the truths we hide from ourselves.
it was my pleasure.
I'm glad I left Lothering in your company. You have proven a true friend, and I thank the Maker for you.
Oh, that was very sweet.
You've seen and touched Andraste's ashes. They are the holiest thing on this earth, the remains of the Maker's chosen.
Obviously, there's a bit of a backlog in my conversations with her. I would not have disturbed them but for the Jarl's sake.
I know, it seems almost irreverent to use her as a curative, and it is also a tiny bit morbid. I do not know if I am worthy to look upon her.
Andraste fought for everyone. She belongs to us all.
Yes, of course, but it still is something to be in awe of.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
We need to talk.
Of course.
Are you feeling better about what happened with Marjolaine?
Yes, a little better. Time heals all wounds, so they say. Scars remain, but they are just colors in the painting that is my life, no?
They add to the complexity and beauty of the piece.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. I wish things had happened differently, but knowing her and knowing me, I don't think it could have.
Probably
We
not.
had good times, though. And I look back on those fondly. Whatever happened after will never change the truth of the past.
You know you can talk to me if you need to.
It's not so bad. Look, now I have new friends, a new family. In spite of it all, life is good. I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
We need to talk,
Of course.
because I seriously neglected talking to you. What will you do when this is all over?
I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end?
I would like to see the world too.
There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating. You're welcome to come along if you like.
That's an interesting conversation. I'm pretty sure that it comes later. I would love to.
It is settled then. You and I wandering the world, seeking our fortunes. I can't wait.
But I will have to take care of that pesky marriage thing to Alistair first.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you? Of course.
I've heard some rumors about Orlesian spies.
There are many rumors about spies, Orlesian or otherwise. What are you referring to exactly?
That you're pretty despicable and can't be trusted. They say you'll do almost anything to achieve your goals.
I admit I have done many despicable things in my lifetime. I do what I have to do. So do you. So does everybody. Sometimes we must do terrible things to get what we want. If it is any consolation, I always try to use non-violent means to achieve my ends.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Some bards rely on torture to get what they want. It works effectively, as many will bend under the threat of bodily harm. But there are better ways, more subtle and kind. You will be surprised how easily a person will open up to you, even if all you offer is a listening ear.
I wouldn't be
People
surprised.
respond eagerly to others who they believe understand them. They seek approval, friendship, sometimes love. This can be exploited.
That's pretty evil in itself. And this is better than violence?
You don't think it is? I took what I wanted from them, leaving them none the wiser and unharmed. It is a game, one that can be won with little bloodshed if one plays well.
You thought it was a game?
Isn't it? Everyone can be seduced by the right woman. The trick is predicting who she is and becoming her. Master the game, and no one can resist you.
And would you say you've mastered this game?
If I might be so bold, yes, I was quite good at it. Sometimes, all I had to do was toss a glance and a smile. Men read promises into such things, and will go to great lengths to see that promise fulfilled.
Maybe you could smile at the blight and tell it to go away.
I could... what? Oh, aren't you funny? I see your point. We will slay this darkspawn using conventional means, pointy sticks and all that. But come, it is getting late, and there is much to be done.
That actually wasn't my point. My point was that it's actually quite manipulative and harmful to do that to people.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
Yeah, we need to talk.
Of course.
Never mind. Okay, so that takes care of the backlog with Liliana. Win.
What's on your mind?
Any questions? Never mind.
It is no trouble.
I am taller than you. I am taller than all of you with the exception of the men. Except for Zevran.
Your wish?
Care to answer some questions?
Whatever you'd like to ask.
Let's just move on. Trying again.
Your wish?
I want to discuss something personal.
Again? I'm game.
Never mind. I don't want to encourage him to leave, certainly not on the eve of battle, or whatever. That's pretty much everyone. Although I should probably have a chat with Morgan, who sits down upon seeing me approach.
What comes, my friend?
I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Never mind. If you're going to condescend to me like that.
What comes, my friend?
I'd like to discuss something personal.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Never mind. Asking why she's still here really won't work out well. It's one of those landmines that you can just find yourself trapped in. Did I have a chat with you?
There you are. I was thinking, we've been through a lot together now. We're like old war buddies.
Oh yeah.
So I figured why not invite you to share a drink, huh? A drink from my own stash, my family's recipe, and dedicated to my comrades in arms.
Finally! I get to taste Oghren's famous brew.
Yes! The warden steps up.
Now, will she be able to withstand it? No.
How do you feel?
Was there even any alcohol in there?
That's the spirit. I just wanted to tell you, after all we've been through, you're like family to me. Closest thing I've had in years.
Oh. A toast then, to comrades in arms.
Aye, a toast with a dry cup. You're not getting any more of my brew. So, do you want to talk about something?
After all that, I'd like to get to know more about you.
What about?
Do you feel homesick for Orzammar yet?
I do. A bit. A little bit.
I bet. I miss my home too.
I guess we're all a bunch of whimpering softies in the end. Anyhow, let's keep moving. If anyone finds out I was getting all mopey, I'd lose my reputation.
And can I engage with you
What
again?
do you want?
Something's bothering you. I can tell.
I don't know. I guess we're pretty good friends now, right?
Sort of.
I just keep thinking about all that slag with Bronca. How I've turned out. I always said I was this way because she left, but I think maybe she left because of how I am.
You've changed since then, Oghren.
I've tried 27 new kinds of ale, and learned I'm just the right height to give a human girl a good time. That doesn't make me a good man. Enough wallowing in my own filth. Did you want to talk about something?
I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
On second thought, maybe some other time.
All right.
Yeah.
All right then.
So apparently I had some backlog with Oghren, too.
Hey, Warden, you gotta hear this one.
I do.
This human walks into a tavern, and there's an elf there, and she says... she says...
And then what?
She says, I don't...
I can see how well that joke worked out for you, Oghren. Let's try this again.
You sod. Tell that thing to give it back.
Oh, what are you talking about?
That dog! Mangy mongrel. Sodding thing took my pants.
Surratt!
I'll show him. Yeah, I don't need my pants anyway.
Yes, you do. No. Yes, you do. You need your pants.
Aye. That's why I need to crack that dog over his sodding head. You hear that, Nug Humper? I'm coming for you. Prepare to die.
I don't think that will end well for you. See? Let's try that again.
You there. Hi, you. I've been watching you. Where can I get some sauce for that rump roast?
Right here, you mad dwarven stallion.
Go and make yourself ready, woman. I'll be right there to see to it.
Yeah.
You have a lot of nerve coming here.
This is my camp, Oghren.
Oh, no you don't. You can't come swishing in here and take over the warden's camp just like that. I'll fight you with my sodding weapon, you moss-biting poetess.
Oh. Ah, you think I'm Hespeth.
Your disguise can't fool me, woman. That's right. You keep looking at me like that, I'll just go get my pants from that sodding dog.
Uh-huh. And...
Ass chaps.
I guess that does it for Oghren. And anyway, on that note, I'm definitely out of time for this installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins, but I hope to see you next time where we have a quick chat with Alistair, before moving on to Redcliffe. Hope to see you then, folks.